All right, arms. And loosen them up because we got a windmill today. So loosen up those shoulders. All right, let's go squat up on the toes, reach. All right, upper body. So we're gonna do RDLs and squats. We're gonna combo those. So just 2 heavy weights for squats and RDLs, and then whatever 2 weights that you use for windmill. All right, golf swing. And then we'll do abs on the Pilates ball, and then finish with leg lifts. All right, open it up, knee slap. All right, let's get wide and stretch the inner thighs. Sit your booty back, try to warm up those glutes. All right, let's get some more hops. So start with those hops, and then we're gonna go side to side. All right, rest, rest, rest. Okay, grab those weights we're gonna go squat and then RDL, and then squat again, and then RDL, and then we got our windmills. And then have that Pilates ball close by because we'll go to the floor for abs. Okay. You ready? If I can make you bigger. Okay. Okay, let's start those squats and RDLs. And then back nice and straight, shoulder blades down and together. All right, finish that out, finish it, and then rest. And then start grabbing those weights for our windmill. And try to keep that dumbbell up there, get that stretch, and then up. Keep it up there. Use those obliques. All right, finish that. And then rest. All right, same thing, other side. Use those obliques to pull you up. All right. So let's go to the floor, grab your Pilates ball underneath that back. And then let's go first set, legs straight, hands on the chest, or out in front, or behind your head. Get that good stretch as far as you feel comfortable. Maintain that flexion. Inhale, exhale on your way up. Good, rest. Okay, so grab a sip of water. If you need to switch out your weights, do that now. Whew, and we'll go back to our squat, RDL. All right, let's grab those heavy weights. Squat, RDL. Good. So nice straight back and then chest up on that squat. Chest up. There you go. All right, good. Ooh. All right, let's work those obliques, a little bit of hamstrings for our windmill. All right, let's go. Use those obliques. Keep that weight overhead. Try to keep it straight. Looks good. breast. All right, same thing, other side. And if you want, try look up at your weight. All right, good. Let's go back to our crunches. We're gonna do the same thing, like straight, but we're gonna add a little pulse at the top. So come up and add a pulse, and then go back down, and then add a little rep. Wherever you want to put your hands. Rest. Good. All right. Last round. Squats, RDL. Good, Mike. Try to get a little lower on that squat. Lower. Chest up. All right. Done with that? All right. Let's work those obliques. Good. It looks good. It looks good. Keep going a little bit longer. Starting to get a little tired. All right. If you need to put those weights down. All right. Other side. All right, good. Okay, let's go to the floor for some abs. Okay, we're gonna put that underneath your back and we're gonna go crossover. Good. All right, grab that ball between the knees, 90, and we're gonna go windshield wiper. Back flat with that pelvic tilt. Okay, so for this one, I just want you to do 10 reps. And if you're doing this video later and it doesn't work for you, do something else. Okay, so ball underneath that back and then left, cross it over to the right knee. And then we're gonna lift the left leg up and down. But to make it harder, you can bring your right knee up. So I want 10 reps each side. You can keep the foot down if it's hard. And so 10 reps. And to make it easier, you could bring the ball a little bit higher on your back. So get 10 reps and then rest. And then do the same thing on the other side. 10 reps. And then no rush. And then I want you just to rest in between. And then we're going to do another set of 10 of those. So if you need to just stretch out a little bit. And then when you're ready, we'll do 10 and 10 again. And then don't hold your knee up there. The hand is like facing the other way. So it's just giving your knee a little resistance. So don't cheat. And remember to breathe on every rep. Did you get 2 sets of 10? Yeah, done. Okay, let's put your ankle weights on and then get a weight that you can do a bicep curl on the knee here because we're going to go a little bend and then a bicep curl. So grab a weight, you can do that. And if you're doing this video and it hurts your knees, you can do them standing. All right, ankle weights on. All right, ready? So let's go straight leg behind you, up and down. Good, go ahead and stretch back. All right, other leg. Keep those hips square to the floor. You can go hands or elbows. Good, stretch back. Okay, so now let's go to the knee. So one leg straight, and then you're gonna bend and then bicep curl. So feel that stretch in the obliques again. And you can play with it. You could go straight down or you could go a little further out and just hit those obliques a little different. Or if one way works better, then continue to do that. And keep that core tight when you come up the whole time. Woo! Okay. Okay, set up, other side. Good. Okay. So if you need to stretch your back out at all, and then let's go to side lying, and we're going to do circles. So let's circle forward, core tight. All right, reverse your circle. All right, now up and down. Woo. Okay, good. Rest for a sec, and then let's go ahead and go to inner. Good. Okay. Roll it to the other side. And we'll start our circles forward. Reverse. All right, up and down. Good. All right, let's go ahead and go to inner. All right, good. Let's set back up for our side bend and bicep curl. Good. Let's switch it to the other side. All right. Good. Okay, let's go to all fours. And we're gonna go bent leg and fire hydrant on your hands or your elbows. Good, stretch back. All right, other leg. Good. Stretch back. We're gonna go to full donkey kick. So back to that first leg. On your elbows or your hands, all the way up there. Good. All right, last one, other leg. Good, rest. Awesome, awesome.